happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day, nga?
Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom
And Ruth.
from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Good morning. How is everybody today? We're on earlier than normal. Let me get my handy dandy little chat that works.
Dandy.
That works but don't work. Let's see here. Okay, refresh it. Should be hopefully online. It says it is. It is. Okay, so we're online. All right. So good morning, everybody. So 4th of July. Hopefully everybody had a great 4th of July. We did yesterday. It was a wonderful day yesterday. What did we do yesterday? Went to church yesterday. It was a fun day yesterday. And I had fun yesterday. Ruth, you had fun yesterday?
Yep.
She had singing.
What's that? Steve Fado.
Steve Fodder, good morning.
Good morning.
Mount Boontog, good morning. There we go. I can read it. Morning, Mark Jones. How you doing this morning? Welcome, welcome. How was everything with you? Yeah, we ran a little early today, only because I had it up and running, and you never know how this internet is. So we'll give it a whirl for a little while. It seems to be good for a little while, so we'll play it until this morning. So hopefully everybody's doing good this morning. Welcome, Steve and Mr. Yeah, my friend Steve Potter. You're exactly right. Steve, good morning. Mark Jones, good morning. Mark, how is it where you're at? Weather good? Steve, how's weather there? Weather is actually a beautiful day out. It's kind of damp outside.
Yesterday, it's raining.
Raining. We actually, I've noticed the temperature change. You notice the temperature change? Yeah, it's cooler. We're getting cooler and it's raining. Cooler meaning it's not humidity, of course, but the temperature itself is cooler. It's running like 85, 88 Fahrenheit. I don't know what it is Celsius. I always just look on my phone. What's the temperature? I look on my phone.
Peter T.
Peter T, good morning, good morning. How you doing, Peter? How is everything this morning? Hopefully you're doing well.
Jim and Rose.
Jim and Rose, good morning, good morning.
What?
Will R, good morning. Steve Fodder, good morning. So did I miss anybody? Yeah. Good morning. I'm looking here, and Ruth has the phone over here. I have this little chat over here. We're doing a different type streaming today. Mr. Mitch Brumwell, happy 4th of July. James and Emily, how you doing, sir? How is everything? Hopefully you're doing well. We're doing good here. Hopefully, how's San Francisco? Cold here. Ooh.
Around 15.
Wow, Mark.
Where are you at?
I think Mark's in Australia. I think. I could be wrong, though. Mark, where you? Aren't you in Australia? Or are you? I tell you what, 15 Celsius is cold. Yeah.
Ew.
That's very cold. Well, where I'm, if I was at 15, they're freezing to death. They freeze at 25 Celsius. I put it on aircon on 23, and they're freezing. Her and Ruth both. Oh, Mr. Mitch is on a cruise. He's always busy.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice. Tell Mitch hello.
Nice day today.
Huh?
Winds and calm down.
Queensland. Oh yeah, Mark's in Queensland. Oh, okay.
Queensland.
Yeah. Pretty nice day today. Winds calmed down considerably. James and Emily. Yeah, it's almost good fishing weather, right? Didn't you ever hate it? I hated it. Well, they always say wind can be your friend when fishing.
Mark Richard. Good
Never was
morning
with me.
from Michigan.
Good morning, Mark Richard. How you doing this morning? How was everything? Hopefully you're doing well. And thank you for coming on. Shout out to Mr. Mitch. He's on a ship, on a cruise ship somewhere. Out, no telling where he's at. I don't know, probably out of Florida there, I'm assuming. And shout out to Mr. Mitch. He's saying hi, his internet's on and off. So, yeah, Mark, I tell you what. Michigan, how's the weather there up there, Mark? Is it cool? How is weather? I know for me, I really didn't mind the cold at times. But when it got to where ice was involved and snow, that's when it really got me. I can deal with walking out in the cold and stuff, but ice, no. It really is really tough.
Richard. Ogre.
Ogre, good morning, Ogre. Not this day. The wind turns into a turns into mud hole, yeah.
Ogre, happy Independence Day.
Happy Independence Day. Yeah, happy Independence Day. Goger's saying. I'm getting up and keeping up with everybody. Okay. Okay. Good. Yeah. What did you guys do? Did you guys have the normal 4th of July? I know it's kind of not the norm. I'm sorry to say,
It's
but
not normal.
how about did you have the hot dogs? Did you fireworks? Or they have some places stop the fireworks? Did you guys have your fireworks? Did you have your hot dogs? Did you have your watermelon? Uh, you know, mine was just normal day grilling. Grilling was the key for me. I would grill just whatever. It didn't matter to me. Whatever I found on sale at the store, I would grill it. More than likely, it was a day for me. It was a day for grilling and just having a good time. Uh, yeah, not this day, but the wind turns into a mud hole. Good day, Keith Richard. Good morning. James and Emily said it's hovering around 70 degrees Fahrenheit. That's nice. Mark Richard, it's 80s, beautiful blue skies, but can't have fireworks. Oh, yeah. Mitch Bromwell, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. High five. Thank you, my friend. Jim and Rose is saying, I believe today is Friendship Day in the Philippines. Is it Friendship Day?
Friendship Day.
Now, what does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't either. Okay. Do you expect the United States to lock down during the fall with increase of COVID? Raymond Gobalt, I have no idea. Raymond, I have no idea. I'm not there. I don't know. I can only say here. I don't know. Hot dogs and DC Air Show on TV. I got mine off this morning. Mark Jones, 159 on very quickly. 159. I don't know what that means. 159. Oh, you mean viewers? Yeah. I was on a stream yesterday. Had well over 300 and about 15 people talking, and 20 people talking. Then you get to 400 and 15, 20 people talking, 30 people talking. But there's a lot. Just a lot of people don't know who we are. A lot of people just come on and they hover. I have a lot of past people that hover on the channel also that used to come on and talk. They just hover. A lot of them are just I say hover. They just watch. It's okay. Oh, okay. Mark Jones, 144. I this Mark Richard. Okay, I this. Okay. Hello, Thomas Stewart. How you doing this morning? How is everything going, Thomas? Raymond Cabalt is saying he's recording nationwide. New cases.
Thomas.
Yeah, it's going to grow and grow, and if they test more, I would think. I did not know that. 11,000 new cases of COVID today in Florida. Average about 10 a day for the last 2.5 weeks. Jim and Rose, I know. I've been watching a little of that, but it's hard for me to keep up with it, because I'm here, and I live here. I call the honey badger is bull ogre. You know what, honey? I'm honey. You know what, honey ogre? You know what? I wear my mask. I do my thing. If I want to go somewhere, I just do my thing. I don't. We went to town. We went and had our lunch. But the problem is, a lot of businesses aren't open. So when you go somewhere, it's not like it was before. It's not like you could stop at the local store and get fruit. The fruit stand's closed. Or stop on the corner and get a soda. It's closed. So it's changed a lot. It's really changed a lot. 11,000 cases, huh? USA, 2 million. 129,000 deaths. 2 million case USA and 1 occurred but not removed from active case count. Wow. Yeah. I don't know. I honestly can't keep up. Kevin Nash, good morning. Happy joy. How we doing this morning? Welcome on our stream today. Today is happy 4th.
Happy 5th here.
Yeah, happy 5th where we're at. Happy 4th of July where you're at. Happy 5th. Some places happy 3rd, right? Dan the Defiant. Happy 4th from Texas. How you doing, Dan the Defiant? Where you at in Texas? I have a lot of people come on here from Texas. A lot of people always There's actually a lot of people actually moving to Texas, I hear. I saw on my thing, I did not realize that many people moving to Texas. They had an article on it. My pneumonia was counted as active COVID, even though the COVID test was negative twice. Oh, I'm sorry. I mentioned the honey badger. Sorry, I mentioned honey badger. Wasn't supposed to. It's hard. It's hard not to do it. When you're reading these, it's hard not to do it. Howdy, Scoot. How you doing this morning? Ours went from 150 a couple weeks ago to 500. Now stable about 350. We had there's 19 active, or no, 29. 29 in Bukidnon. None where we're at. 29 in Bukidnon. But you know what? I don't know. A lot of cases are they counted as the honey badger, or are they not counted? And when it's something else, I don't know. Mark King, good morning. How is Mark King? Mark King, happy 4th of July. I can't wait to hear what you cook. Charles Huckstack, good morning, Charles. Happy 4th. What did you have, Charles? Mark, I already know what Mark had. He had a brat. He went and got him a pack of 4 Johnsonville brat. He had that on the grill with bell pepper and an onion on a big hoagie bun with ketchup and mustard and relish, I'll bet. What do you say, Mark King? Did you? And how about Mr. Kevin Nash? I bet he cooked something nice. So happy 4th of July. Mark Jones saying hi to Scoot. Tom, guess what I had for dinner today? Nothing. I did not have anything. Mark King. Bill Pratt. Look at Bill Pratt. He's there. How you doing, Bill? Every person has test negatives to return to work, all positive or counted as new case, not existing case, still positive. Yeah, the counts are going to get all messed up. Of course they are. You know, you got people counting this and counting that, and there's no norm, right? So I don't know what's true and not true, right? So one state that count this, and they shouldn't even count it at all. So how many phones I got? I got phone here. Okay, phone here. All right. Oh, you got to comb your hair, huh? Okay. You got to go comb her hair. I don't know why she didn't comb her hair before she came on live stream. Joke. I had pork brisket on neighbor's grill. Yummy. Hey, it's always better when it's on somebody else's grill, right? Ruth and I were talking yesterday. We saw they have these tires that are made, and they make chairs and tables out of them. And I said, that's what I want, because it will never, and it's a beautiful setup. It's really beautiful how they do it. I will never, ever not, I would have that in my yard, because you can go out anytime. Sun, rain, whatever. Those chairs will be here 50 years from now. Sounds better with sauerkraut. It does, doesn't it, Kevin? Sauerkraut, broughton sauerkraut. Yeah, it's good too. They really sauerkraut a lot in New York. I know that, the guy would say, I said, give me the works. And he'd say, you want kraut on it? And I would always love sauerkraut. I like sauerkraut. New York State Governor said the United States needs to wake up and smell coffee. Raw Mexico, how you doing, Mr. Raw Mexico? Como esta? Thank you for coming on, Raw Mexico. Thank you. Long time no see. I just felt hungry right now. Now I to eat anything. I tell you what, Mark, every time you come on, you get hungry. We had the leche banana cream cake or something, whatever. Okay. Banana cream pie. Never heard of pork brisket. Pork brisket. I don't know. It's really, what is it? It's a pork roast, right? James and Emily, I had 5-egg ham and cheese omelet with biscuit, country gravy, Cambodia-made hot sauce. Nothing better. I tell you what, I love having a good omelet. Mushrooms, everything, onion, bell pepper, but the bell pepper has to be cooked. Robert Anthony Dean, good morning. Robert is saying people from Arizona not allowed to fly to New York. You know what, Robert? It's really changing a lot on that. It really is. Charles Huckstad is saying, see y'all later. Come and need to mow the lawn. Okay, see ya. See you, my good friend. Thank you for coming on, spending your valuable time. Thank you, Charles. Have a good day. Did you spank it? Spank it. Ogre saying Andrew Cuomo is under investigation. What? What? Cuomo, really? We're doing our celebration tomorrow to avoid crowds. So is he really? Ogre, is he really? Ah, I don't know everybody's opinion about it, and I won't get into politics. I really don't know the guy to even say anything about him. Charles, I hit it by it might be a beef. No idea. It was good with bread and beans. I tell you what, I bought a pork roast one time, cooked it, and I said, "This is not beef." And thinking that it was beef. They had it was really mislabeled, but the coloring was pork. I said, "This is beef. This doesn't look right." But anyway, I cooked it, and it was pork. I had carrot dogs with potato and artichoke, hearts, pasta salad. Carrot dogs. What do? Take a carrot, you put it in there, and you cook it on the grill with potato and artichoke heart pasta salad. Well, yeah, sounds good, Scoot. Carrot dogs, huh? What is a carrot hot dog, Scoot? California governor under investigation of Army Mass Hospital disciplinary reserves. Judy is saying, good morning, Mom Judy. How you doing this morning? Thank you for coming on. We appreciate it. Thank you for spending your valuable time. Miss Judy, yeah, I saw Maureen was on. I had to take a shower this morning, so I got sidetracked there. Brisket beef, yeah. James Ellie, yeah, happy 4th. Happy 4th to you too, James and Emily. Happy 4th to you, Charles Huckstadt. Thank you. Happy 4th to Mr. Rich Brumwell. Was out in the middle of the ocean going on a cruise and made peach upside down pie. Oh, I like to have some good peaches. They don't have peaches here. They would love peaches here. If they ever had a peach here, they would that or nectarines, things like that, plums. They would love it. Yeah, spanked number 16 mission completed. Thank you so much, Charles. Thank you. Carrot dogs. Judy Fisher saying, what is carrot dogs? Yeah, send it, Scoot. I'd like to have that recipe. That'd actually be a good recipe to have. Carrot dogs. I've never had a carrot dog. I mean, I don't. A hot dog made with carrot. I'm thinking of a carrot on a grill. That's going through my mind right now. Hillbilly. Happy 4th of July. Thank you so much. Raymond, I have no idea about that. I have no idea about the pandemic. I have no idea. Raymond, I saw on news where the swine flu hit China, but I don't know that much about it. It was one of those things that I saw it, and it's at the time I'm doing 3 other tasks, and they've not even brought it up any sense on the news. It's not even brought up anymore. They've had other things to, I guess, talk about. We have Jersey. Oh yeah, Jersey peaches are good, by the way. They really are good. Happy 4th of July, Hillbilly. Thank you so much again. We appreciate it. Bill Pruitt, we're planning pork spare ribs, corn on the cob, grilled, and green bean casserole. That sounds good, Bill. Really good. How's the girls? Mr. Hillbilly, how is life with you? Hopefully you're doing well. How's the girlfriend? Hopefully everything's okay there, and you're doing well with that. Thank you, and thank you so much. Eating pork is a sin from the Torah scene of Leviticus. Easy fact to check the Torah, first 5 books given us by Moses, 10 Commandments. Robert Anthony, a lot of people love pork. A lot of people eat a lot of pork. I used to eat a lot of pork, and I mean, I was the guy. Caparan, good morning. How you doing, sir? I was the guy. I would be first in line with pork. JGBK, good morning. Pork is something that I used to really love it. I love ham and everything else, but I did find out later on. Actually, just as time on, I'm talking the last few years. I'm talking the last 2-3 years. I don't eat it now, but I did eat a lot of it at one time. It's a new strain of swine. Yeah, carrot dog would be sweet. I would think a carrot dog would be sweet. I'm guessing that you use either almond or soy milk to make that crust thin. We don't celebrate the 4th in UK. We look at the last part of our empire. Oh, I see. So you're in Caparn. You're in UK. Good morning and welcome. We're all allies. We're all friends together. That's for sure. Yeah. Yes, pork was outlawed because people were dying because they didn't know how long to cook it. Now that's just silly. Yeah. Pork was something that that it was my mother and father. I'm from Arizona. There's pork there, of course, but we really just ate beef. If beef, we just had beef. My mother would have steak for breakfast because it was cheap. You know, it was one of those things that we could get all the time, and it was cheap there. So that's what we had. I sent a present, JG, for the 4th of July. I hate to know what that is. A 4th of July pair of Speedos, probably. Um, Caparn, pork raised 1,000 years ago caused health problems. Yes. Oh, you did? Okay, thank you, Scoot. I appreciate it. I will look at it. Thank you so much for that. Hey, if it's kind of cool, I'll have Chi make them. I don't mind it. I like to have it. You know what I like to have is some good artichokes here. You can't get artichoke here. I would like to make a good artichoke dip. And there's fixings for it. We can do it. Yes, you can. I'm only joking about the lost part of the empire. I know you were. But we're all allies. LAW, good morning, good morning. How you doing, LAW? Aloha from Hawaii. How you doing in Hawaii there? Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you for coming on. LAW, how is life? How is the weather? How you doing? How you holding up? Bill Pruitt, back in the days for refrigeration, pork chop would kill you. Easiest way to get people to stop eating is say it's against religion. I love the logic. Yeah, um, it depends. Some cultures love pork. Some cultures don't like pork. You can go in Bali, places like that. They love pork. They have pork every meal. And you go in other cultures, they don't have it at all. It's just the way it is. You know, it's like beef. If you live in Arizona and you don't have steak for breakfast or have steak on a platter, and I don't know if it's still the same way. It may not be. You guys can tell me there, Scoot. You don't have steak, something's wrong with you, right? But Scoot doesn't eat. I think Scoot's a vegetarian 100% now. He doesn't eat anything, any kind of dairy or anything. Uh, also, yeah, I can't even pin a tack. Hi, Law. It's been that way for 6,000. RD Paystar, good morning. Happy 4th to you too. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for spending your valuable time with us today. Hola, muy bien. Hola, muy bien. Good morning. I'm good and just relaxing, LAW saying. Awesome. Yeah, I got home from church yesterday. Got home a little late. And Ruth and them, they were singing. It was a singing day. It was a concert day at church. Leviticus 2. He's Robert Anthony Deem is saying Leviticus 2. Hey, JG. Bali is a Muslim nation. Surely they won't eat pork. You know what, Kaparn? It's amazing. If you go down to certain parts of Bali, they eat a lot of pork. Surely they won't eat pork, right? But hola, hello. Tom, I don't eat meat, dairy, or eggs. Okay, I did not know you. That's right. It's a product. I did not know you didn't eat eggs. So you're a veg. You eat veggie 100% then. You're a veggie man. There's nothing else for you to eat but vegetables. Man, it'd take a lot of vegetables. There's not enough vegetables here for me. I mean, I go to town, I can only eat so much cabbage and carrots. You know, there's not. And the selection is 5 to 10 items. That's it. That's all it is here where I'm at. Not saying anywhere else. I'm talking about where I go to town here now because of what's going on. Before they would have 50, 60 different items. Now they have 10, maybe 15 tops, including garlic and all the other stuff. Ladies and germs, Dabo Don, how you doing this morning? Pencil thin mustache. How is Dabo Don doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. How's the weather there? Bali is not Muslim, but rest of Indonesia is. Yeah, I know. Bali, Mark, is I tell you, they serve a lot of pork there. The reason I know that they're serving a lot of pork there is because there's quite a few people that are, uh, how can I say, there, under lockdown. Talk to you later, RD Pace. Well, thank you for coming on. Bye. Thank you for spending your valuable time, my good friend. Thank you, RD Pace. Thank you for coming on, Dapper. Mark King, nothing tastes better than pork barbecue ribs after beef ribs. I love pork ribs, taste better. Uh, Even though I have not had pork ribs for a long time. Pork ribs are good, Mark King. They really are. I like beef ribs. I like pork. Pork to me is better, but I don't eat anymore. I can eat the beef ribs. Scoot, people have been around for a long time, and everything changes over time. No one can predict how things will affect future generations. Wow, Bill Pruitt, great comment. But when I make lasagna, the kids eat as fast as they can. Yeah, you know what? If you don't eat dairy, that means no cheeses, anything like that, right? Although you could probably eat the processed cheese, there's no dairy in it, right? You don't want to eat that. I'm teasing me. If you lost your job and need to go to a food pantry, get food for a month, and we're vegan, what kind of things would you expect to get? I guess you did get canned beans and canned tomatoes all the time. I don't know what in the world you'd get. Canned beans, canned tomatoes, things like that. I don't know what you'd get, something like that. Uh, really, you know? Um, that's a good question. What would you get if you're at the store and you needed canned items? What kind of items would you get? Welcome, Mama. Yeah, your hair looks so much better combed.
It's same.
It's same, yeah. Okay, darling. There you go. Got to get my wife in the picture. She looks a lot better than me. You're correct. I should know better. I've been there. 82 Balinese Hindu. I tell you what, I just read it. I knew that. Raymond, how could you prevent second wave of COVID? The beef rendering is the best dish. Rendang is the best dish in Bali.
Rendang.
A lot of pork ribs in the stores now.
Double done.
Double done.
Day. Good morning.
there is a lot of there's a lot of pork here. Leviticus 2, the Lord says to Moses, these days the ones you might eat 3. You may eat an animal that's been divided hoof, and that choose the cut. Kevin says they have quite a bit there I can eat. I work at one. A lot of people pass the good stuff and want more meat and dairy. You know what, Scoot? If you were, if you just eliminate the sugars and the carbohydrates and things like that out of your diet, you would feel so much better. Problem is we're surrounded by just about everything that is not good for us. I mean, that pie was delicious this morning. I know it's not good for me, but boy, that bad boy was good. But what do? I mean, we have availability to make it. My wife likes making it. And so she makes it. And so I'm not going to let this not make it. People say, oh, well, you eat it. Well, it's there. And if, you're going to let something go bad? So not saying if you have a wonderful lady that cooks, you got to take advantage of it, Believe me, in my past, if I didn't cook it, it would not got made. So I would not. Of course, I've not starved to death for sure.
It's not there.
Yeah, if it's not there, exactly. Boy, the restaurants love me. I'd go in there and get me something to eat. Get me something to eat, or get me some wings or whatever. And that was my weight gain: French fries and wings and hamburgers and everything else. So I had to start eating better. Before I came, I had lost. I was probably down to 33, 34 waist for quite a few years, and then gained it whenever I was working those 3 jobs last few years. And because working late, you get a burger, getting off work at 3, 4 in the morning, had to be at work at 6 on another job. And so you find you're eating yourself, you take a nap, and you're constantly hungry. No, I eat no cheese or milk, Scoot is saying. 26, every animal that does not have divided hoof, that does not chew the cud, is unclean. Whoever touches the carcass into them will be unclean. Robert Anthony, are you Seventh-day Adventist? Let's see. Sounds like Tom wife better looking. Hillbilly, you're right. She is. She's a lot better looking than me. I comb my hair. What's going on with my hair?
It's hair.
It's hair. Okay. I don't usually buy canned veggies, but I buy a lot of frozen ones. Yeah.
Frozen.
Hey, how come they don't have frozen vegetables here? They don't, do they?
They don't like frozen.
Don't like frozen. Back.
If available.
Yeah, available. Right.
But most of people will just go to the wheat market or the local market because it's cheaper than the frozen one.
Yeah, I like going to the stores back in the day and getting some good fresh vegetables, frozen fresh vegetables in the bags. And if I had room in the freezer, I would buy like a 5-pound bag, and you'd have them like broccoli and all that, and all in one, broccoli and carrots and onion. But the problem with that is though, gotta eat it because it gets frostbite after a few months. Oops. Yeah, my screen went blank. There we go. These would be the second one. Robert Anthony is saying these are the regulations. Birds, living things in water, and every creature that moves on the ground, you must distinguish between the clean and unclean. He's saying. I need to go back and CR and comb your hair. Raymond, before you get the second wave, you have to end the first wave. Exactly.
Robert is semi.
Yeah. Robert, I think Robert Anthony is SDA. Pork is much cheaper, easier, productive livestock, and raise many. They produce fast and taste amazing. Fire trucks on the block instantly. Oh, insanity hasn't begun yet. Did JG? Did the president fit? Davil Donnie puts lotion in the bottle. JG, he sent you probably some more lotion in the bottle. Mark King, there's one thing that I have to change humans almost all over. Overall, the most over the years is when we stop prey for the other. We stop being prey for other animals and become the top predators. Yeah. Tom, most people don't have freezers. Exactly. Yeah. I was thinking about U.S. I was talking about U.S. But yeah, most people here don't have freezers. Yeah, most of them don't have refrigerators. Most don't have TVs. They're starting to get TVs now more so in this last couple of years. A lot don't have TVs, understandably so. It's just the way it is. Kevin Nash saying, Bill, I need to find heritage hot dog meat and more pork. Always like Sunday bacon and eggs breakfast. Mine. I used to go to a buffet, and they had this buffet. You could get anything you want. It was beef, or pork, chicken, whatever you want to get at the buffet. And in the buffet, I'm talking about early morning buffet, all vegetables, fruits. But I would go for the omelet, and mine was the omelets because the chef would make them there, and it was only like $8 or something like that, all you can eat, and you eat, and it was enough for last you till one meal a day. The first wave ends when they have 3 days of zero. Let's see. Davildon is saying, Davildon, how you do? How's Mr. Davildon? Pencil thin. You know what joke you said the other day? We laughed about that joke for the longest time. I go to the market. I had a mask on. My wife had a mask on. I brought this lady home, my wife home, took off the mask, and it was not my wife.
Mr. B, good morning.
Carolina Hillbilly, good morning, son. How you doing this morning? Welcome. How is everything? But how you doing there? Thank you so much. Mark King is saying a lot of people in Southeast Asia don't even have refrigerators. They're lucky if they even have an ice box for ice to get every day. That's exactly right. And most ice boxes do not work. Carolina Hillbilly, again, good morning. How is everything? Thank you, brother. Don't buy frozen food, but what they think is fresh. What happened, honey? Okay. Here, take this, darling. Help me read those, will you? Help me read those, darling. I'm waiting on you to read. What is you don't want to read? Huh? Okay. Okay, let's see here. Where we at here? I called you yesterday and went to voicemail. What happened? What happened, darling? You all right? All right, let's see. New York State is getting there slowly. Other states catching up. Mr. B, good morning. How you doing this morning? Happy that some people have dietary restrictions in the country. Out of stock is a good thing. Uh, not for me. Uh, I would rather lose a year or two before better food. I'm not a goat. I like frozen vegetables better, especially the steamable ones. I do too. I'm a steamable kind of guy. I'd rather have steamed vegetables than anything. I'm one of those guys that love to have steamed vegetables. There are so many honey badger cases all over U.S. Army mass units were sent back to regular bases. I do. I like fresh vegetables. Ogre Sand, Mr. B. I'm not a 7-day. I'm able to read the time to study. Oh, I see. There are two types of those fair guide and those not. Tom, buy 500 USD of fireworks. Shoot off tonight. Yeah, okay, no worries. I will do it. I will do it. They don't have any here. Do they have fireworks here?
Yeah.
Can you buy fireworks?
Yeah.
Do they? They didn't set them off this year, did they? This first year they not set them off. Yeah, I saw that. Kevin asked Mexico stopping people from entering Arizona cases go. I saw that. Freezing was intended to preserve food, but it works better with meat than vegetables. Yeah, and fresher. Okay, so religious talk is fascinating. I think a lot of times too. Yeah. Okay. So religious talk. Okay. Let's see. Kevin asked on people saying that Ruth is the boss. Your live stream. Why you're asking her to do anything in the first place? It's your position. Exactly. All right, Ruth. Come on over here and read this for me. I want to talk about something in a second. I have this thing that I was going to talk about today. What we're going to do is, if you're here in the Philippines and you want to take a small trip somewhere, if you want to take a small trip somewhere and you want to go to like Bali, or you want to go to Hong Kong, or you want to take a trip, what is the easiest way to do, and what country will accept you, and can you get back out of that country? So what's the easiest thing we can talk about? Can you get back out? If you come back, if you leave the Philippines to go to Hong Kong, say Taipei, are you going to be under some type of restriction? So Ruth and I were talking about, not today, not tomorrow, not this week, not next month, but maybe November, December, taking a trip somewhere. We were looking at that. Do you know that it's almost impossible to get a flight out? You can do domestically. In other words, we can fly anywhere here in the islands, but not everywhere all the time, and take a trip somewhere. Anyway, I was looking at that. A trip to, just if you want to go to Thailand, can cost you $1,000 round trip for two people. Oh, unbelievable price. Bali's the same way. It can get very expensive. So, and we were looking at that. So I think probably the best thing to do is, so what do you do? How about if someone, and I have people like this that have a visa they need to have extended, meaning they have to leave the country and they can't get flights out. What are they to do, right? So that's a big question there also. So what would you do? Well, you can only do what you can do. You can't solve everything. But Ruth and I were talking like, well, let's see if we can go to Disney somewhere, or we're looking at Singapore and Japan. Just go. And we're talking December, maybe January, February next month, and a lot of it there's no flights out. So so we're looking at Patatul. Good morning. How you doing this morning? Go ahead, honey.
Oversaid. There are so many honey badger cases in the US that both US Navy hospital ships were sent back to the regular port due to the lack of patients.
Yeah. Judy just dropped in. Excuse me. I drove back from Arizona for Connecticut. I got stopped a couple times, and that's where I was going. I was going to stay in the state. Must have been Arizona. Okay.
I must have finished plate.
Juniper and Santa were visible tomorrow night. Tomorrow rings. That'd be kind of neat to see. How many guys have seen that before? I've never seen it. Now here, if it's clear skies, I don't know that if we get some clear skies, we will look at that. Ruth and I, last time we did that, we had a good time. We had really a good time. Um, it's something that's really enjoyable. Hey, by the way, I tell you what, something else I wanted to say. Ruth and I were looking at something that, if you guys looked at these electric cars, we found some pretty neat electric cars, didn't we?
Hmm.
They're pretty reasonable too.
I don't know if they have, what's that? If you buy electrical, they will register that one.
That's a good question. I don't know if it's a gas hybrid, they will. You know, you have gas and that because it's combustible motor. But if it's just 100% battery, I don't know if it's registered or not. I don't know if you registered or not. Would have to ask LTO. Anyway, we're looking at those cars, not necessarily to purchase, just something to do. I don't. It's not like I got a car. I have to push you down the road.
It's not working. Hey, Kenneth.
Seaholzer. Good morning.
Missed lot of videos since Honey Badger's internet here not so good. Maybe Global Spinal fix it usually don't get internet at the time.
Kenneth Seaholzer,
Here
thank you.
our internet there is no bar.
We have no bars. We have no bars. We're running on the other internet, which is PLDT. But we understand exactly what you're going through, and hopefully my stream's coming in okay today. Robert Anthony, Don, the moon is bright tonight. Sorry, Scoot, didn't mean to show a 3 number today. Okay. Robert Anthony saying.
Leviticus is not for 7. It was the law given as to how trainers Moses and even when they heard the voice of God.
So the car itself is, you can actually buy a car. Scoot, tell me if I'm wrong. It's 49 to 52 kilowatts, 260 range, 260 kilometer range. I'm sorry, 260 kilometer range. 8-hour charge, 1-hour quick charge. Has a motor for aircon. You can have aircon on it, and it has what they call a jump pack on it with gas. To if you run out of solar, run out of power, you can actually start it up with a gas motor. It's a small gas motor. Runs for aircon and runs for that in this car. And the car was how much, darling? 4,000.
4,000.
Yeah, 4,500 plus delivery here. The brand new car. It's kind of neat. Anyway, I just wanted to throw that in there.
Lunar eclipse tonight.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
Can you buy fireworks?
BJ, how you doing?
Apartments for rent in Maramag around 10K pesos half.
Yeah, there's some here.
Before is 4,000.
Yeah. There's some you can fit 4,000, 6,000, right? Yeah. Now 7,000.
7,000. Mm-hmm. The 7,000 has furniture already.
Yeah.
And cabinet. But the 4K plus is provide all like chairs like that. Mm-hmm. But the 7K has chair already. Only the one apartment there. Mm-hmm. Have cabinet like that.
Yeah, they're really nice apartments. They're brand new. They have some. It's older apartments. Our friend attorney has some. He has a few apartments that he rents out, and they're really nice. That's where I rent. If you look at my very first video, I rented that for $100 a month. That apartment, my first video. Look at my very first 10 videos. You'll see my apartment there. It's there. Look how fat I was. Okay. Mark King, yeah, I've seen many of times. My understanding, Guam from Ginseng 2 times a week, $300. One way. Problem is I can't get back in the Philippines. Yeah, Kenneth, $300. Kenneth, really? Okay. You know what? Aren't you married though? Right? You're not, Kenneth. You're going to get married. If you're married, just bring your wife in and come back in with your wife. Even if you're on a tourist, just ask for the bleak bond stamp. And if you have roots here, They'll let you in. Hopefully, I say that, I don't know. Uh, I hope it's clear tonight. Um,
Yeah.
let's see that they're talking. Devil Dawn. But I will watch it on some space site. That's the thing. I wish I could get that space site. I can't get it here. I would love to. I would love to watch it. Yeah, I'd stay out of that conversation. You guys are arguing there. Ogre.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. They're talking. Uh, let's see, Judy. Anyway, the car is a smart. They have versions. There is the same
Have
version.
have
Smart
have
car.
have give the one I saw last week have airbags left and right.
Yeah, that's right. They have airbags. They're legitimate cars, meaning legitimate, meaning they have airbags. They have safety equipment. Of course, there's seat belts. They have
Have what's that?
disc
Anti-lock
brakes.
button?
Yeah, yeah,
Because Kevin said no airbags or safety devices in some electric cars.
yeah. Some you're right.
Some, but
You're right.
you
These
choose
two.
the one. You make sure that the description and specification for the car has airbag
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
It
So,
depends on what you choose.
yeah, we found a couple that we could actually get it here, delivered here for about $5,000. Delivery is about $500 to $800, including the freight broker, because they're just coming out of China, so it's not like it's a horrible long haul because they're just sticking on. But the freight brokers they charge just a few $100s, and then the freight is $500. Go ahead.
I saw that Dawn's Jerry's girlfriend has it, but only hope gets
They're talking.
over.
They're talking. They're talking. Ah, here we go. I found some Magic Gathering proof cards. JG is saying by the artist Charlie is rich. Charlie is as 160 piece. I have 4. They given me as a present for my customer 10 years ago. There you go. You guys are talking.
Where's the?
You talking about that China Electric they sell there? No, we're talking about Ford and Toyota. We're talking about Ford and Toyota. Toyota has a new car. China has cars, but we're talking about this is Toyota has a brand. They actually manufacture it in China. They have a place somewhere they manufacture it. So it's a Toyota car and a Ford. Well, let me put it this way. It says Toyota on the front, Toyota on the back. It has airbags. It says Ford on the front and Ford on the back. And it comes from China. I don't know where I don't know what, where, how, but these are legitimate. One is a smart car. Costs about $5,500, brand new. It runs 55 kilowatts of power. 55 kilowatts of power. On the lower end, the Toyota has one with 35 kilowatts of power. Speed, they said it goes up to about 100 miles an hour speed, 120 speed. Gives you, all are giving you anywhere from 250 to 350 to 400 kilometers. Some have gas. You can have, they're hybrids. Some are not, like the Toyota Prius. I tell you what it is. It reminds me of the Prius, except a little bit bigger. They're pretty nice cars. Mike Wickham, good morning, good morning. So it reminds me of the Prius because I had one, company that bought one for me. Brand new when they first came out, so I'm familiar with them. But of course, it has all the comforts, the same old thing. Those apartments on the only thing I need to know, how good is the internet at those apartments before I think about renting one? Exactly. Don't rent it unless you check out the internet. If you don't have good internet, forget about it.
Anyway, that's in town, so.
Did we have good internet there?
Yeah.
We did? Okay. So we had good internet there, Ruth is saying. So go ahead and get Jimbo360. There he is. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for coming on.
400K1 is from India.
The 400K one's from India. What can it do? 60? Yeah. 0 to 60, I have no idea. Of course, you don't have to worry about it here. It's not like we're going to have big highway roads here. But I'm just saying, you can actually buy one. They have them for about $3,000. Some are gel, some are lithium. On those apartments, you're exactly right. Smart car, that's right. The Avalon is a smart car, and you know what? There's a lot of features to it. I mean, they got sunroof, and I mean, they're nice cars.
The
Leather
other one
seats, leather
has solar
or pleather.
already, right? And the other one
Yeah, it's
is
solar
it
on
depends
top.
on you if you will put what's that thing? Generator?
Yeah, generator. You can actually add for $250. They call it a combustible generator. It's gasoline, holds about 5 gallon, and gives you air con and extra power.
There was a guy who got arrested because he was passed out drunk in the back of the city and your Tesla grabbed him home. The car pulled over and he caught him in the
What can I say to that, Bill Brett? I wore full face mask with suit. Okay.
I have a smartphone. I'll get smart card and I'll be really smart.
I tell you what. They have the park assist available. You can actually get that on these cars.
Gary
But it's more
T,
money.
magandang umaga.
Gary T, good morning, sir. How you doing, Gary T? High five to you, sir. Hello, Jimbo. How was everything? Mike Wickham. Tesla started stuff. Pull out of the parking space. Come up and pick you up. Exactly.
You're color coordinated today.
We are. Mama said. I said, what color? She said blue. I said, okay.
Blue, blue, blue.
Blue. Yeah. I said same. It's same. It's 4th of July. So greetings, Judy. Gary T is saying. Yeah, go. I can see that. I can see that. Start a fight. Yeah. Scoot. It still will not back into my driveway. So Jimbo, how's everything? How is Florida? Guarantee, Gary T. Just be. I know about the cars in the Philippines. That Philly and the Philippines do not like Kia Rio, and we're not buying another one. Yeah, I know.
It's too small.
Yeah. Well, he's had problems with. He's been hit, and he's been in accidents with it. He's had a lot of problems with it. Dude in U.S. bought Alibaba at 1,200 with right. Yeah.
Battery.
Yeah, he did. I saw that. Is that the same guy? There was one that bought it for $900 and had it shipped there, and he loves it. He loves it. It's just the small one, right? We looked at those a few years ago. But what I tell you what got our attention. We know someone that's purchased one of those. Nice. Not shabby. Nice. Mr. Softy comes by.
Getting vanilla.
Yeah.
Vanilla.
Vanilla shake.
I found this from you guys in Brooklyn.
Dragon Fireworks. Okay. Yeah. All right. Hillbilly, thank you. We'll check it out. Bill Pruitt is saying there's a Tesla. I asked the owner about it. Grocery store. He gave me a ride. He told the car, go home. The car drove itself home, never touched anything. Happy 4th. It's all about the dog show. Welcome on our live stream today. Chang Li. Yeah, Chang Li. Probably Chang Li, I think. Yeah, probably.
Chang Li.
We have, we did do some research. I'll tell you what else we looked at doing.
Well, what is that? That the maintenance of Tesla is about 10% of the regular car.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, no, it's not expensive. When you get into engines and parts and battery, let me say this: when you get into engine and parts, you get into transmissions and things like that. There's a lot of work involved in it, as you know, with our car. On a battery, there's no work. It's like our bike. Let me say this: how much trouble does our bikes cost us?
No, only the flat like that.
Flat, okay. But how much trouble has that car caused us? Not only that, even though it's used. But get this: they bought a new motorcycle across the street, brand new.
Yeah.
He's had his motorcycle less than we've had ours. How much trouble has he had compared to our bikes? And we drive our bikes as much as he does.
Always like trouble.
So,
Benny the Mac, happy 4th.
Happy 4th, Benny the Mac. How you doing, my good friend? How is Bali doing? All the pigs are running from you, my friend. They're saying, here comes Benny. No.
Did you find cobras? Garrett said you find when you clean the garage weekend.
We didn't find anything. I got things so tight in there. It's so hot in there. I got to put a window in there. When you open the door, it's got, that suction to it. That's how tight that garage is. Really. I got that thing sealed. When you open up like that suction, it's like a new car. That's my garage. Yeah, Jamie.
See, you have one blue. How come from do not have a red shirt on? See, then have was over 100 miles and the brakes are still at 90%. We saw see then now.
Yeah. I tell you what, we saw one. The guy was saying that he's had the lithium car. He's not spending any money on it. A long period of time. He's had it a few years. He's not spending money on it, other than the tires and things like that. Where his motor, and he paid less for the battery car than he did for the other car, like half. And so there you go.
Can you imagine if all cars in the world were electric? Oil industry would die. Good
Yeah,
reason.
yeah, I know. Uh,
But Manila is start already because they had instead, as what they said last year, instead they are using the jeepneys because the
yeah,
pollution like that. So they will change to e-car like that.
yeah. In fact, we're seriously. We looked at them. This guy's had one. It's electric. It's lithium batteries. Uh, there's no upkeep on it. It's got air con in it. Leather. Really nice.
Just
Less
have
than
have
$5,000 delivered
airbag left
here.
and right.
Yeah, everything you want on a car. Climbs 30 grade, 30 grade. Does really good. Um,
When I get in the Philippines, I'm
um,
buying electric one.
and people were saying, is it safe buying? Well, I bought the house, Alibaba. You can buy that car there.
AJ, I thought you were Mr. Softy. And wait, what's the gals say? Bada bing.
Well, my son-in-law has to tell us. One day he was over at my house, told me to check out his new car. The car backed out of the driveway, perfectly and parked on the curb, and no one. That's what I need. Tom, do you have a car in the Philippines? Do you recommend to have one? I saw Bud Brown have a tuk-tuk. I
Yes,
thought it
it
was
was
cool. Jimbo. Yes, you need a car. You need some type of transportation, whether it's car, motorcycle, or something. A motorcycle, you're going to get wet. A car, you won't get wet. If you're going to look at a car, look at an electric car. Seriously. If you're going to get a gas car, now you can buy a gas car. Listen, Ruth and I, we have a friend that actually brings them out of Japan here. You can actually get a gas used car, Toyota, Ford, any Nissan used car. You can buy it for $1,000, $2,000. Bring it here. Take it, fix it, clean it, whatever, resell it, and make a fortune on it. And that's what they're doing. That's what they do. So, and you can actually buy a car for $1,000. Yes. You can buy a car for $2,000. Yes. A nice car. Anywhere from 3 to 5 years old. And really nice. And they'll ship it here. And the thing of it is there's value in that. But there's also not value in it because it's gas. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a statement. You write it on the wall. Gas is not going to be the norm here.
it's expensive.
It's expensive. It's not going to be the norm here in a period of time. I can see electric taking over. It's already starting to take over lots of areas in Manila and other parts of the Philippines. Salespeople are going crazy. I was talking to a friend that owns an electric store, a motorcycle store. They can't keep them. People are saying we're tired of the gas. Problem is they're getting the lead acid batteries. In a year or 2 years down the road, they're going to need lithium. So that's another market. Good business.
We guarantee it. Are you in ACQ or GCQ here in Metro Manila? But we're in MGCQ.
Yeah, MCGQ.
M MCGQ.
M-E,
MGCQ.
MGCQ. Okay.
MCGs.
Uh, so we're under modified. We can go out, which we do. We have.
Yeah.
164 peeps on the bend of the Mac. Yeah, 164.
It's Girls Dale. Hi. Good morning.
Yeah, good. I'm
AJ,
watching the
well,
fireworks. Thank you, Jimbo. Thank you.
Um, It's good. I'm going to take old jeepney and make it
Yeah,
electric one, complete with full solar roof.
make a fortune on that thing. They got them now. They're selling them here up in Manila. Uh, there are U.S. City buses here have been running on propane for years. Now they're looking into electric ones. Mike Wickham, they do have a bunch in Manila. It's really
In
starting doing it.
Manila,
A
they're
bunch.
giving some municipality in Manila has given electric cars already. It's I think it's 9 passengers. That
Yeah,
one, it's color
they're
blue.
really nice.
Yeah, but
They're really
we
nice.
have already in Manila. The manufacturers have Manila. Then
There's some manufacturers up
we
there now.
inquire before.
Chinese companies, by the
It's
way.
like expensive man.
Yeah, very
It's
expensive.
almost 500,000 man.
We went to go buy an electric car before I bought this car, and the guy had it all set up, was ready to buy this, that, and other. He says, well, check out our plant we have in Manila. Contacted the guy, contacted the guy, contacted the guy. He didn't really care. Come to find out, they're overwhelmed with the business. They couldn't keep up with demand and ended up buying this car. Here in the U.S., I would start with the Vegas taxis. Now they have electric taxis. It's coming.
Having a car, Mr. B said,
Yes,
in the Philippines
he's
isn't
right.
good idea. Traffic, scribble, parking, nightmares, placement, part not available. Good mechanics are most OFW will sit in the driveway 90% of all the time.
100% right, Mr. B. That's the reason why I'm looking at electric. If down the road, not today, not tomorrow, 2 years, 3 years from now, buy one and have one available. That we decide to go somewhere, we can just go somewhere in it, aircon, non-aircon, whatever, and not worry about anything. Motorcycles are great and fantastic, but you get wet and you can't carry a lot of stuff and you can't do a lot of things with it, right? So it creates a problem.
Uh, Motorcycle is like for quick.
Yeah,
Like
limited, right? Quick.
human hair from China, US size 13 tons, 26 pounds of human hair from China.
What happened? Human
Human
hair?
hair.
Human hair from China. U.S. seizes. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Human hair from China. Yeah.
Mike, when it comes to electric,
I will buy
I'll buy,
one.
but self-driving, not for sure.
Yeah. I need to drive that bad boy.
Guarantee. All companies will try to discourage the mass production of electric vehicles as the technology improves and the
You're right,
prices
Gary
go
T.
down. More people will opt to buy electric vehicles by 2 centavos. Kafarn, 100.
All the brownouts they're having in the Philippines, I could see not being able to charge your cars. That they're actually solving that. And what they're doing is they're making solar pack panels for these
Yeah.
cars. And so you can charge it overnight.
Already depends on you. It's you add on when you purchase the electric car. It depends on you if you add on the solar panel.
You can add a solar panel on to charge it. If it's not charged up, it charges itself. And if you have a plug and there's no plug available, you can charge it up with solar. And they have a solar setup they sell additionally for it. Like the panel is 360 watts, one panel, and you just plug it in. You just it's just a plug in, and the sun charges it next day or whatever. Hit the lights. 237 up, 38 up. Okay.
Charlie James, good morning.
Charlie James, good morning.
Happy Fourth was good.
Yeah. Mark King. So this is what you need to do when you buy those cars. You can buy $1,000, $2,000, and convert them in electric. It should be costing much as right. You know what? If I was younger, I would. Yeah, if I was younger, I would. If I was a younger guy, I would buy those cars for $1,000, $2,000. I would. There's no problem with that. It's like it's an advantage to that.
One guy did 1.5 to 3,000.
Yeah.
That's the other one like
Yeah.
Toyota.
Yeah. Toyota is $1,500 to $3,000, brand new battery.
Having a car in the Philippines, you have drive like a local. Only drive for family event, vacation, unless you hired it once.
That's true. That's true. We tried to hire a car the other day. Can't do it. Judy Fisher.
Thank you.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. We missed a message from.
What?
Let's see here. I saw one here. Oh, we missed a message. No? Oh, okay. All right. All companies try to stop fuel injection, computer controls gas engines. Yeah, now 200. Yeah. Well, you know what? It's like the guy said, I can make a car out of put water in it. Bill, I practice offensive driving in New York City, not defensive, like you were taught. Yeah.
Mark Music.
Mark
Happy
Messick,
4th
good
of
morning,
July,
sir. Happy 4th
everyone.
of July. Thank you. Thank you for coming on. Good morning. Let's see, Mark. Oh yeah, did you see the high school when the converted car into electric so you can know you don't have that much money in the first place? Hey, there's a uh, now the problem is converting is not a problem. Getting the solar is not a problem. There's a company here that makes solar panels. They make any 100 watt, 200 watt, 300 watt, 400 watt solar panel itself. One panel, 400 watt. Been manufacturing. They're selling them all over the world now. They're out of ginseng. The problem is the batteries. They still everybody in this area where we're at has to get them from China, and this way it is. So
Aurelio Milor Cabal.
Aurelio, good morning. How you doing?
Pat Lopez. Good
Yeah,
morning.
Pop
Joining you here.
Pat Lopez. Good morning. Yeah, we have a lot of new people. Thank you guys for all coming on. A lot of new. Thank you.
Tom,
Thank you.
have you explained why you and Ruth are on the wrong side?
It worked out that way.
This is his chair. This is my chair.
And she says, "Boss." She says, "I'm boss." You said over there. I said, "Okay." Just a Bill. Good morning, sir. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for coming on. Devil Don, Pencil Thin.
Gertie, if you had 1 million pesos to invest in business in the Philippines, where would you invest money? Would you put all
Oh,
in the bank or you trust the bank in the Philippines? Put in the house.
I would put it in my
Dig.
pocket. And if I had to invest in a business, there's many business ideas that I would do. Internet company, number one. Number two would be, okay. Number two would be, if not internet, what else would I do? What would I do?
I don't know.
Yeah, you have plenty of ideas.
Aurelio. Wait.
Oh. Aurelio is saying, did you see Tesla stock 1,200 beat Toyota market cap? I tell you what, Toyota's really trying to push it. They have this new car here. I forget the name of it. Starts with a V, Villa or something.
Villa.
What? I don't know. Anyway, that car, you can buy it from Toyota from China. They're making this car, and it's I don't know, $4,000. It comes with I don't know. It's got all kinds of stuff on it. My internet's getting spotty, so take care. Thank you, Kenneth C. Hoser. Thank you for spending your time. We appreciate it. Been watching. Yeah.
Been watching since the spring. $35.
Yeah, $35.
Done.
Done. Yeah. Aurelio, really? Okay. Telsa since 2012. I love Telsa. Well, I'm a battery. I've always been into solar.
What's that, Elsa?
Telsa is the one. Telsa Telsa goes back years. I'll explain it to you offline, but it's basically a guy who started the solar battery business, the battery business. Telsa did a bunch of stuff. Are the people with electric cars recharging via solar, wind? How much does it cost on an electric bill? Uh, on an average solar charge, it costs about less than $1 to dollar a night, maybe $2 tops a night. But it's really like on our bikes, it's 20 peso a night to charge up our bikes in 8 hours. Huh? Yeah. Well, let me see. That's about 25,000 USD at Telsa. Yeah. They sell Tesla here. Huh? Okay.
Million.
About 30,000 for Telsa. Generac. Our storage units for solar are normal Generac, I think. Yeah, these are made in ginseng. They have they're making solar packs and things like that, but it's not really that big. Telsa, 1 million car. Let's just flip, turn it on the big page and just flip that. Let's show it to them. Now here's the Telsa. Of course, we would never buy one, but there it is.
Let's see. Up. Wait.
What happened?
Click man.
All right, here. Hold that phone. I can't do two things at once because my brain don't work that way. Here we go. So this kind of gives you an idea. That's a million peso, which is $20,000. 167 means 22,000, 23,000, 23,000, 24,000. So 24,000 plus the delivery is this Telsa. But the thing about these cars is, and you can order them, and they will come. You just need to make sure they're Alibaba certified. And if you order anything from Alibaba, there's a thing you have to make sure they are trade assurance, like I did my house. It's actually an insurance policy to make sure that they're actually legitimate. And if they don't have that,
Don't buy.
don't buy. Again, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Judy and Hillbilly. Thank you so much for the super chat. And Mr. Mitch Brumwell. Let's see. Let's see here. Generac. Arillo is saying Morocco has good mod. It's a 70 kilowatt mount. I believe it's one of the only ones there. Could be.
Morocco.
Morocco? Yeah.
In Manila, it's Morocco. Here in Marama, it's Febeco.
Febeco here. Febeco. And it costs us to charge those bikes 20 peso a night per bike. And so it's okay. So if it costs me $30 a month, I'm just saying for a car, okay now. But they have their own solar on them that you can actually just stick it out in the sun and charge it up. And of course, there's gauges on it, let you know exactly what the charge is. Oil companies don't like anything with good economy. They put a stop to it. Yeah, exactly. Carburetor, and I found the blueprints online. Ran lean. There's a good hospital in Marama for emergencies. VJ is saying yes,
yeah.
VJ.
We have many hospital here. We have one public and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 private hospital.
Yeah, 6 privates. That's just here, and then you go 22 kilometers, a lot more than that. I have a problem driving New York City, but I have no problem knowing which lane I'd be in. Fire lane, bus lane, and once again, ticket of bus lane. Hey, Jimbo, I just go. I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean, Jimbo. Electric cars average by light buying gas. You know, what it is charging an electric car is a lot quicker. Depends on what you have in there, if it's a gel battery or lead acid or it's lithium batteries. And I need to charge it up. I do a quick charge on it. It's usually done about an hour. Yeah. Now here's a car. It's either solar on top. Now I don't know what they come with. Some have 500 watts of power that charges it up. They do it what they call a quick charge on them. And it's quick charge pretty quick, and then you just leave it on later, and it gives you enough charge to get where you need to go. My buddy just parks it out in the parking lot at the mall, gets all the sun it needs, charges it back up 100% in no time. Goes have lunch, and it's charged up, gets back in it. And time he gets home, it's charging this going down the road. So he's set. Yeah, that same car would be 30K minimum. Maybe more, maybe 40K. That's exactly right. To get a car here averages anywhere from $500 to $1,500. And that's sticking them on a trailer. Tesla has 90 kilowatt battery. To change from 360 solar panel would take 250 hours sunlight or maximum generation charge it from flat empty. That would probably take about a month. Caparn. I'm not saying that Tesla has a 90 kilowatt battery on top. I'm saying the panels, a lot of the panels are 360 kilowatt. They make a 600 kilowatt, 600 watt solar panel. So you could actually, charge more with that. It's like I have 1,200 watts on the roof, and I can run the batteries down at 100%, and within an hour, hour and a half, they charge back up. So it don't take long to charge them. And on the Tesla car, you don't have to worry about charging. It has its own power backup in there. So for an example, if the battery gets down to a certain level, the motor's going to kick on. It has a gas combustible motor on there. It's going to kick on and charge up the batteries back up to 100% as you're driving down the road anyway. So that's Telsa. And on this new units that we're looking at, it's the same. It just charges it up as you drive down the road. It's the same thing as the Prius works. You know, you push on the brakes, it charges it. You know, if you're accelerating, you're using more gas. If you're just running, you're using the battery. So it's done that way. And as you know, if you're just running at a constant speed, using less power anyway, it just runs on the battery then. So JG, they have cameras take pictures, mailing tickets when the bus lane, so you get wasting the cops' time. Yeah. Tom, normal solar would be about 4K. Yeah. How about investing in trike like Philly? I could be like Philly. Yeah, I saw him getting a trike. Did you see his trike, honey?
Yeah. The one that showed last.
Yeah. You see him getting out of it? I don't think I'm getting out of it.
You're bigger than him.
I'm bigger than him. I'm still waiting for the drag race. You and Chichi on electric bikes. My money's on Chichi. My money's on Chichi too. I bet I'll beat her though. If I can, I'll jump off that bike and I'll beat her running.
Red Fox, Indonesia.
Indonesia, good morning, OFX. Good morning. David Hankins, good morning, sir. Wow, we have a lot of new people here today. A lot of old people. Old people, me. Haven't seen it in a while. Thank you. Happy 4th, David Hankins. Elon Musk also built rocket ships, sent 2 men to the space station. Home batteries are also amazing. I tell you what, I saw they're doing their beta tests here now, and they're getting the internet up and running off Elon Musk satellites now. Tom, get 340 watt panel Cebu, $148. There you go. Look at there, $148, hillbilly. There you go. Yeah, I tell you what. Don't take because you know how they're doing the panels. You put 2, 3, 4 of those on a roof, depending on the size of the panel. They're flexible panels, guys. They're like rolling out this piece of paper. You know, a piece of paper. You know, it's just they're flexible, and you can move them. Some have sticky on them. Some have magnet. Some don't. The one that we saw were magnets, and you just lay it on a car. Just unroll it, and roll it back out. You know, it's the same principle as RVs, which they do them all the time like that now. I think you can get like 4 or 5 regular gas engine cars filling in 15K, 40 miles a gallon. Kevin S, there's that one we saw in Japan, honey, was really nice. Where you could buy a used car like a Toyota Corolla and a Camry. How much was it? $1,500. A used car, $1,500. 50,000, 70,000 peso, 80,000 peso, and bring it here. You know, you can sell them day and night. Mark King. So Tom, you want to say if Jay, you want to buy one of those sex dolls from Alibaba, you need to make sure it's certified by Alibaba. Exactly. JG, before you buy it, make sure it's certified.
Okay.
How disability friendly is the Philippines X ramps on wheelchair accessible? You know what, Davo Don?
What's that?
Disability friendly is the Philippines X ramps. They are working on that. A lot of cases they don't have that available. They do not have that available. It's really hard to have that. They just don't have it. Davo Don, that's one thing they need to work on. They need to work on that. They need to really kind of take the time and spend it for the wheelchair people. They don't, I've not seen but 2 wheelchairs, and they were foreigner. I don't see any wheelchair people here. Not saying they're not. I'm saying I've not seen anybody in the malls except for 2 people. The rest, Filipino just carry them in their arms or carry them on their body. Carry the people. I like electric vehicles, but raising electric rates everywhere in each company's special. Charge not feasible unless 100% grid, small trips, but they are getting better. Electric vehicles here now is just basically plug in and plug out. No special boxes, no special anything needed, no special plugs. The best built owned houses are condo, yeah. If your wheelchair can get through a 30-inch door or climb stairs, then you're fine. The wheelchair accessible if you're going to the mall or places like that are available. Wheelchair accessible if you're going to stay at a Red Roof or a hotel or something. They're accessible. If you're going into a supermarket, they will help you get up. If you're going into somewhere that's not accessible, they will help you. It's not like that they will not help you. The security guard, someone will help you get up the stairs. They'll just pick you up and carry you up there. Aurelio is saying, I believe it's solar panel manufacturer Batangas. Yeah, there's one in Batangas. There's one in Cebu. There's one in Jinsan. There's one in Davao. There's one in CDO. And there possibly may be one here in town here. My friend, solar guy. I love my solar guy. You need something fixed, it don't matter what it is, he'll fix it. He'll work on it. That's one thing about these solar guys. They go to school for solar and do things. They end up doing all the other stuff, but they're really good at solar. If you ever find a safe way to store hydrogen, that's going to be a few future hydrogen generators. H2O to hydrogen, run your car on water. I know. 18-inch walkways. Let's see. I did notice there was the 2015 not so disability friendly. A lot of times what happens, Davo Don, getting off the airport and things like that, they'll get you up the ramps and things like that, right? But what is the problem, you think, a lot of times? Is it because, how many people actually have wheelchairs? Honey?
Only the people can afford buy because
expensive. Yeah. Have you seen any people in wheelchairs, Sonny?
Yeah, they're in
Yeah, like me?
Using American?
Or anybody. How about Filipino?
Yeah, but only they go more when like check up, then they go lunch, but they go home.
You don't see many
Most
though,
of the disabled persons they're not roam around, by the way. They are just in the house like that.
Okay. Tom, you're wrong. Tesla don't have any ICE engine. They do rain going down here in their pressure to sell. They don't have ICE engine. They do have a regenerator going downhill when you press or decel. There was another vlogger in wheelchair I seen there. Yeah, they have some vloggers here in wheelchairs. I don't know them. I seen them at the malls. Who? I don't know, Don. See the new solar generator in 4K, yeah. Oh, okay, Gary T. Read that from Gary T, Mama.
Dam has a channel. Ruth has a channel. Does your daughter have any interest in having her own channel? So it's one piece of advice and boss you will give. Yeah.
I don't know. Ask her, Mama. Does she? No?
Not now.
No, I mean, he says,
She has interest on going channel, but not this time. He said, I have daddy's channel.
she's waiting for me to pass so she can take mine. Ow! She's already had me and Mama gone off this earth the other day. I can't wait till I have all this stuff. I said, what? She said, well, I got the house, I got the blessing, I got this yard, I'm going to do this in the yard, I'm going to do that in the yard. And okay, I said, can we live a little longer first? Can we make it another 30, 40 years, 50 years? Something? Is your mother? Yeah, right? Right, Mama? Yeah. Great question. But I tell you what, though. I would like to have one. David Hankins, hydrogen will never scale, but charge. Okay, let's see. Go Pruitt. I tell you what, though. Ruth and I really love those. Pull that one back up again, honey.
Which one?
Car.
Car? That's right.
Yeah. She's gonna pull up car, one of the cars we were looking at, and let's see if we like it. My wife's aunt in Samara lost her foot. Diabetes family just took care of her around playing the nephews and nieces. That's exactly what they do. They just carry you around. I've actually seen them. I've actually seen them carry the person on their back. And so if someone is, um, like,
This is the 4,500.
yeah, this is the, okay.
The one that
Oh, yeah.
is,
Okay, this is the one right here. All right, I'm going to flip this around. All right, this is an electric car here. This is a Chinese car. This is 82 horsepower. Now this one's from China. It's, as you can see, it's $4,400, $4,500. And let me kind of get the front picture. This is a Chinese car. That's $4,500. You can get it here for another $800, right, darling? Something like that. She's going to show you the things on it. And would you buy a Chinese car here? Would you bring a Chinese car? Oh,
yeah.
I'm living in a Chinese house. Okay, here's the batteries. Would I bring it? Probably. There's the inside of it. You can actually see it's a nice car. Leather. This says leather. I'm sure it's leather. Kind of gives you an idea, the idea there of the car itself. Really nice car. Now, what's unique about this car that I actually like this car is that, of course, it has all the gadgets and air con and all the stuff you need. And I'm going to show, where's that one, darling, of the specs, the detail specs, like kilometers and all that stuff. Is it at the top of the page? Go to the very top. Maybe it's at the top of the page. There it is. This one right here, here we go. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's 45 kilowatts. It has max speeds 120, 260 kilometer. It has no international certificate. The price list is real bottom price. There's the batteries, lithium batteries. So there you go. Can't beat that, can you? Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Ruth, Kevin is asking you.
Who you guess rides from transport cake? Someone has a trike in a family. We have neighbor here, like uh close family. What's that person here that his father before is our favorite to ride like that. Even my father. So the son, because the father is passed already. So the son is classmate of my brother. So he's the easy way to contact when you had the cake transportation like that. But most of my cake now are pick up.
Yeah, she sets it up to where they pick them up.
Yeah, 3 months ago.
Yeah,
It's all pick up.
because driving around like with a cake in your arms and run around is like goofy. And I told her, I said, that's too goofy. Have them pick it up because you have fuel, or you got to pay tricycle guy back and forth, and you're running and rushing, and they're not home, and you got to wait for them, and you got to wait Sally Joe at the market, and Sally Joe's not there. She's at college, and she's not gonna get there for another hour. Stuff like that. So, that's what it is.
Dog who happy for.
Doug Ho, happy 4th. Thank you, thank you. Mark King is saying.
Do you know I had seen a video about this one guy building wheelchair from bicycle to chip and he can go where. Yeah, the one that's in on TV, right? Remember that he has wheelchair. The wife has wheelchair and he's posing with the bike, so that it's easy for them to go because it's difficult the transportation in their area. So they have been on the news last last month, I think that one.
Yeah, because a lot of people, yeah, there's just not a lot of
Yeah,
wheelchairs
the
here.
wife is under for dialysis, so that's why they are always go every day, every week, I think.
Yeah.
The schedule of the dialysis, and it's difficult for them to find transportation that time because it's locked down.
Mm.
So he's pushing his wife on
Electric.
electric chair, wheelchair,
Not
and
electric chair, darling. Electric if your legs are electric, honey.
electric.
Where'd she get that from? Where did that come from?
Because
Electric
you're
chair.
talking all electric.
Electric chair, darling. He has electric leg.
Tim Day, good morning.
Tim D, good morning, sir. How you doing?
See, it goes about electric.
Electric. 5,000 watt, 200 amp hour solar generator. Oh man, that'd be nice. 5,000 watt. I made awesome video for both our channels. Let's see. B-Joy freaked out when I told her I want to convert a E-Hole Jeepney into electric and go 100 kilometers uphill Valencia while fully loaded. There you go. I tell you what, good business to be into. Take down Tesla for a spin and cried when I left with it. Maybe a used Toyota or Honda is a better option. Maybe 5K. The problem with the, yeah, that'd be good. But the problem is going to be the fuel down the road. Because there's already a lot of areas, certain problems coming on with it now with, water and the gas, things like that. Now we get the tanks filled up on a regular basis and fuel. You mean, let's see here. Includes 12,000 watt pure sine wave inverter, 110 volt amps, verse Morningstar amp. There you go. True cell. Hey, I tell you what. So you could use that as a jump starter, right? You could easily do that. Just use that as just have a plug for it and just plug it in and go down the road. Doug Ho, good morning. Oh, not all cars even for American cars are built in China. Anyway, you can really carry a choice to buy a car from China like here. Most Japan cars are built here in the States. Yeah, these Fords and Toyotas are built over there somewhere. They're really good shape. Um, Ruth and I were looking at these. I'm not doing anything anyway, right? And I'm not on YouTube because, well, Ruth and I, what we do is after today, we'll answer the questions. That another, we'll do a video or two. We keep quite a few videos in backlog that we did a month ago, and so we just load them on because YouTube can take, you can do 40, 50 hours a week in YouTube easily. We haven't figured out with our night. I get up at 1 in the morning or something like that sometimes and make sure the video went through, or if it didn't, reinstate it. Things of that nature because I'm always up. Gel batteries suck. Tim D, good morning. Jack Eastman, happy 4th. How is Jack doing from Denver?
Yeah, happy 4th.
Japanese.
Did you say Japanese car is inexpensive? I got to the end of cheap car from Japan. Can you recap? I'll be moving to Baguio once it's COVID comes to the end.
Ruth and I, go ahead and explain to him what we found on the internet, darling, about the cars from Japan.
Yeah, how use car or different on you if you choose the new one, but it depends on your budget, like that. And if you want to choose the electric car, it's better it's have already solar so that it's if in times of like brand out like that you can still charge your car.
Yeah, we solar went out here twice yesterday, 3 times the day before. Japan, you can buy cars from Japan right now and bring them in here for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. You can get some 18s and even 19s for $1,000, $2,000. Some high miles, some low miles. Some they're looking anywhere from 60,000. A lot of companies are selling the cars that they have 60,000 and above because they're company cars. Because in Japan, apparently what they do is, I didn't know this, I'm learning this, apparently after it gets certain mileage, you want to renew it. They want a new car. They don't want to keep the older car. They're not fond. Is it Chinese are bad about that too? They
Mm-hmm.
change. Did they change your car too?
Anyway,
Do they do that?
Chinese culture is they're always like every Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
If
All new appliances,
yeah, all new appliances, new dress, new all new setup of the house like that,
new drapes, new
curtains
curtains. Everything's
like that.
gone.
So
Korea's the same.
that's their culture. So if you buy a used car to them, it's really still in a good shape because
Yeah,
it's
they
very
maintain
well
it.
maintained and it's they are not same Filipino that as long as it's working they will stick on it
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But what's that Chinese? They always even if
The
it's bad is like little scratch they want to
Well, Ruth and I
say
were talking to the guy that brings these over. They don't have to do that much to them. They're already clean. They're already detailed. Sure, they got some older wear and tear and smog and tore up and everything else, but there are a lot of them are like, how can I say, just good shape. 60, 70,000 miles on them.
Gary Seneca, good
Gary
morning.
Seneca, good morning, sir. How you doing, my brother Gary? Thank you for coming on. Let's see here. Let's see. Happy Fourth. Can you? Yeah. So Baguio, if I was to buy, if I would buy a car, take a look at the before you buy a car. If you're going to be in Baguio, take a look at two things. One thing is electric car, maybe too steep for the mountains there. Number two is take a look at Japan used cars, and you can buy them in CDO, Davao, Cebu. Cebu's probably the best spot, or you just order one in from China yourself.
Alibaba,
Tempo on the way, Doug Ho is saying.
Dag Ho,
Doug Ho, no tempo today.
Tampo
Tempo,
tomorrow.
tempo. Jack Eastman. Don't give Ruth any ideas of electric chairs. um,
Daddy, you're always on the electric, so I
uh,
said it electric chair instead of wheelchair.
air chair, well chair, electric chair. Most laptops usually called protected cells.
From
Uh,
Jack Elsman. Thanks
Jack
for the
Eastman, yeah. Thank you, Jack. Tom, tell the difference between your gel batteries and the ones that I sent you. Yeah, Scoot sent me what they call lithium batteries, and they're so much better. If you were to get a battery, make sure you get lithium batteries, and they're a lot better than the lead or the gel. The lithium will hold the charge, and you can actually drain them all the way down and charge them back up. And the life expectancy is 4, 5, 6 times, 10 times better than what you get out of a gel. A gel battery and lead acid batteries just don't last that long. But I tell you what, if you take care of a gel battery and do the proper charging, it's okay. It depends on how many times it's used. If it's drained down, it's not drained down. It's like your battery in your car. You know, battery in your car is charged for quick charge, go quick, go, 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 give you speed quick, and then it dies out on you. But where lithium is crank up, go, and a constant. Now, one thing about a lot of lithium, though, too, is uh, they are the latest and greatest thing. I mean, I saw a video yesterday of this yacht made lithium battery 100%. And no other backup. They do have a generator, a diesel generator on it to charge in case they don't have it. But it's true. Yeah, Scoot's right. Hey, Tom, the one good thing about buying electric is that when it breaks down, you can still make electricity for your house, like the car you have right now. Exactly. Turn that car into an electric car, take all that motor and crap out of that thing, put electric in it, and set. Okay, here's one right here. All right, here we go. Here, let's show this one. This is just an idea. I'm not saying you guys, ooh, I hit the wrong button. All right, here's a used Camry. What year is this? 2018. Here's the used Camry, okay. You see the price? Can't really see the price. Second-handed used Camry.
But just inquire that one because that price is not fixed.
Yeah, it's $1,000, $2,000. Let me see if I can get another picture of it. Here you go. How many miles on this thing, honey? Oh, it's in good shape. Hold on, details. It's a 2.5 4-cylinder air-conditioned cruise, power locks, 4 cylinders, transmission. It has 26,500 miles on it. 26,500 miles on it. and you can buy it anywhere. It's got airbags, side airbags. It's a Toyota front-wheel drive. So anyway, you can just go on there and get an idea on what it's about. But, we just been looking at them. I said, well, I'm not doing anything. I ain't buying anything. I ain't buying a thing, man. But it's fun to look, right? I'm window shopping. Uh, yeah. Yeah. One of my cousins in Manila have 10 cars due to the restriction. Yeah. Have 10 cars due to the restriction. Wow. Jimbo, really? Yeah. Tempo on the way. Uh, don't give Ruth any ideas, Jack Eastman is saying. Electric chairs hold this kite with a key on it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's your fault there, darling. And why are you sitting on the wrong side? You're supposed to be sitting over here.
No, this is my legs.
Gary Cynical, battery-powered deflatable pillows on the alarm. Walkie-walkie. Wakey-wakey. Yeah, wakey-wakey. Boy, Lord, look. Wait, did I say anything? Internet. Thank you. Changed the law. I had a friend that lived there 5 years, and that's what he had to do.
Daddy.
Doug Ho, lithium batteries causing problem with fires. Lithium depends on the lithium. There are many different varieties of lithium. In 18650s, they had a problem with them for getting hot and burning up. The same ones used in drills, laptops, and things like that. If you got a good battery, but they have to be tested before they go on there. That's why you see so many imported engines of Jam, only 40 kind of miles, selling cheap here in the States. I bought an engine from China, and I don't know. It took I don't know. It's for my Chrysler LeBaron I had at the time. That thing, it took I don't know, a month to get there. Yeah, a month, maybe longer, maybe 8 weeks. I don't remember. A long time. I'm renting a Toyota Corolla rental, until I get that motor in. Ended up being the best motor I ever bought in my life. Put that in that car, and that thing ran. Had that car for years. Never had a problem with that motor. Let's see here. I'm missing a lot here. Yeah, I would like to see. Let's see here. Let's see. Failed. We had one bad sell. Most of those failed with BMS. Tom, tell the difference. Hey, Tom. One good thing about buying electric cars is that when it breaks down, you still make electricity for your car. Kumasta ka maganda umangas sa ayo. What's he saying? Gary Senegal, what'd you say?
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? How are you?
Gary's getting a little special on me. Kumusta? Mom Boontog. Gary, how you doing?
Buntag to you too.
Mom Boontog to you too. My newest thing is working out a battery replacement DeWalt batteries, lithiums to work with a standard charger. Tom, in Japan, they have a law. If your car has 40 miles on it, you need to trade it and buy a new one. What? Really? Really? Okay. You see that, Mama? Read that. Read that.
In Japan, they had a low place that your car has 40 miles if you need to.
Oh, that's the reason why then.
Oh.
Carfooning, good morning, good morning. How you doing this morning? Welcome on our live stream day, and thank you so much for coming on. Yeah, Mark, I live in Japan. You don't have to sell it, but they do require you to place almost everything and cheaper to replace it and fix it. I did not know that. Tom, that is a video I'd like to see you and rates electric wheelchairs. We can do that. Happy 4th of July. Ken Unger, how you doing, sir? I went on Maureen's this morning. I was only there for 2 minutes, but I went on there. I just got up, had to go take a shower. Lithium batteries, be careful, fire. Mark King, Scoot, they must change that law. I've had a friend live 5 years. That's what he had to do. Lithium batteries known for causing fires. Battery powered walkie-walkie. So many imported engines. Japan. Uh, lithium batteries, those skateboards catching fire. I had watch a Tesla. Gary Cynical is saying, go buy it. Sorry, I'm reading these. I don't want to miss anybody. Go buy driving side by side with the Challenger. I had a hard time choosing electric or out future. Yeah. Doug, I never really had a problem with lithium. I've had lithium. There's lithium over there in that corner. I have a bunch of 18650s. I never really had a problem. 18650s had a problem, but you just test them. It's okay. Get a good battery charger on it. You're okay with it. A battery management charger, a BMS. My battery power Tagalog interpreter. Gary Cynical is battery powered. I just took a car from Arizona, Connecticut, and back in Arizona a week. No issues on charging. So you drove an electric car. Wow. Gary T is saying, ever since the Honey Badger came in town, your monthly expense increased, decreased, items increased price. Okay, Gary T is asking, since the Honey Badger came in effect, have my monthly expenses increased or decreased? What items has decreased? What do you say?
Hmm?
Since our Honey Badger, you come over here and get in this conversation. Come over here. Now, what items, since we've been on Honey Badger, what items has our cost increased or decreased? And what have we saved money on?
Our we'd save because we are not always go out and eat outside.
Exactly.
Because
How much? We're probably saving some money there. Our expenses have decreased because we're not going anywhere. We're not doing anything. Remember, guys,
no travel.
I'm not really traveling. We used to go to the mall quite a bit. We go to
Just
Davos,
just
CDO.
buy
We buy
the
stuff.
elements like that.
Yeah, we would buy stuff. We would get stuff. Stuff we didn't really need a lot of times. You guys see the power hookup over there now. That's the solar right there. We're running on solar in the house. Hey, Tom, Tesla made a 2-door hatchback in China. Read it, 15K. Wow. You hear that? Man. You just ran an electric car in your trip. Just took it asking was all. I tell you what, though. We don't you think we've saved a lot of money, darling? Now, what is this? Is this a
Hot max speed. High air condition.
All right, Ruth's looking again. All right, this is a electric van, as you can see. That's 440,000 peso, was $8,800 to $8,000. Yeah, $8,000, $8,800 plus your shipping. Now, you can negotiate the price on these, by the way. They will negotiate. They'll knock off
the price will be
500,
depend
800.
on how far the port.
Yeah, the port. Yeah, we just have them ship it to Davao. So, let's see. CEO always gets upset because I leave empty beer cans in the car. Hey, do DTSY with my Tesla? LOL. Hey, you know what, though, Hillbilly? Seriously. When you come here, a lot of the guys coming here, the future is going to be transportation and getting around. Now, there's a problem with a lot of things here is there's not a lot of infrastructure for parking. Car parking is almost impossible. Taking a car around town is almost impossible. Sometimes it's easier to hire a driver than have a car. But then again, too, if you have a gas car, here's an example. My friend went from here to Davao twice, back and forth, and it's $60 fuel. If you do that one time a month or 2 times a month or however you do it, that's $60 in fuel plus wear and tear on the car. $30 there and back, $30 there and back. That is $60 he spent within a 2-week period. So what if you have something like that? You got to really think about your fuel costs. If you go in a battery powered vehicle, which a lot of these will go, no worries, it'll go 300-400 kilometers a day. What would your cost be? What's going to cost you? You're going to save on the fuel, right? But you buy the car cheaper. Now he paid $8,000 for this used car. You could buy a used car, a new battery, for half that. You don't have to worry about fuel ever again. What made us thinking about that was that. I go, wow. So, when you buy something, you have to just really make sure that you are careful with that, because a new car here in the Philippines is not is okay, but so many people go buy a brand new car and you're spending $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 on a car, and you park it at the house. And where actually do you go? In my case, I don't go anywhere to mount anything. CDO Davao, and would I drive there? Not really, because parking. Once I get there, where am I going to park my car? Man, we can't even park a car, can we? Could we park it at our hotel? No. One of our 10 hotels we stop at. Even our friends that went to Davao, that they even had a problem parking. They couldn't park it just anywhere, and they ended up parking at the mall, leaving it, taking a taxi, going to other places, because there's no parking, and the taxi dropped them off at the front door. So it was easy for them to park at a parking spot somewhere and park it, and not pay any fees, but then take taxis, drive around, and it ended up costing another $5 or $10 or $15, plus the fuel. So a lot of questions about having a car. Having a car is going to be hard. Now, for the benefit for somebody having a car here, it does give availability that you can actually take the car and I can go 50 kilometer one way and 50 kilometer back, and I don't have to worry about it. So if a wife needed to go somewhere and you want to go buy something down in Don Carlos, she can go buy it. We can do it on the bikes. Problem is, we've done that on the bikes. Coming back home, we get in a rainstorm, and we have to sit and wait. A storm. You have to sit and wait for an hour, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or 2 hours. You don't want to be in that rain, all the traffic and everything else. So it's like this and that. Okay. Let's see here. I'll check that out, Hillbilly, the hatchback. Let's see. Telsa, Scoot's talking. Let's see. Hello, Tim D is saying, I don't like this. Oh, I like that one. That's cute. All right, let's flip it around. Then Mama's looking. So Mama's looking. Look out. Oh, that's Swift. That changed something. Hit the button. I don't like this good internet. You have it right now. I do not think you get used to it. I'm missing the rolling icon. I see it all the time. You know what? Oh, okay. That's a nice looking car, actually. Look at that one. That's a nice looking car. Yeah. Hey, Mark. I know I'm not used to it either. It only dropped. I only dropped this many frames since it's been on. Knock on wood. And the reason I love it is because it does give me the availability. This setup here gives me availability. I can control the bit rate, and that's what's saving me. I can't control the bit rate in YouTube. Hey Tom, the reason why Tesla pushed the new batteries is for Mars colony. I tell you what, if it wasn't for NASA and all the other stuff they're doing, the technology increases each time. OTM, everything goes to Mars. Yeah. Hello, MJ. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Independence Day, Amphil. Good morning. How you doing this morning? Open land and turn in parking lots, rent spaces per hour. Mark King. You know what, Mark? That would be a good business in the city or somewhere. The park, people to park. For an example, is even if you make what they call small parking lots where they have the lift. You park a car, it lifts it up. You park another car, it lifts it up. It lifts it up and lifts it up. And they have them where they do that, and it'll have like 20 cars, 30 cars, 40 cars. So when you don't have an area, you actually park a car and it lifts it up. You have to wait a while to get your car back down. So, what number are you? I'm number 17. Okay, so hold on. And they have to rotate all the cars around to get your car back down, and you just drive it off. It works on the old elevator type where you driving your car in back in the day, and it take you to which floor it is, and then you go park your car. It's the same principle, except you're on this rolling rack. It's like this big circle, and what it does, it rotates the cars around. Some have slots to go this way, and they bring them back. Let's see. Did I win prizes on your last live stream? Getting from Mindinao to Davao is a serious trip. DePaulo, Gary Cynical, you are so right, my good friend. Is Tetris and in the mountains, you are so right. That is a haul. It is really a treacherous ride. You got to really know what you're doing. It's not an easy trip. Going to CDO is so much easier than going to Davao. It is a trip and a half. You're way up.
That you can put gasoline in it.
Okay. Now this particular style car is, you can actually add a gas and electric to this particular car. It's a 5-door car. It's a small car now. I'm not going to say it's a big car, but it's ideal for a place like this because you can actually park it. It holds up to 6 people. It's disc brakes. It's got 300 watts of battery on the top. It's a max speed is 50 kilometers. Charging is 8 hours. Driving distance on this car is only 120 kilometers. But it's great for somewhere around town.
You can install this.
Yeah, you can on gas on it, so it would restart it.
I think that's the one that you can register because it has gas.
Yeah, you have to register this because it has gas. You're exactly right. You're right. Exactly right. That's a good car. How much was that one, darling?
I forgot.
Gary Cynical, my brother, I'm telling you, Gary, you are 100% right. It is a nightmare going to Davao City. It is really a nightmare. You better be tough to make it on that trip. Now, this car right here is electric car, and it is, what's the price of that car?
They give also already the quote.
Okay, what does that say?
Right. 2000.
Wow. Delivered here, 150,000 peso, $3,200. Yeah, 3,000.
3,000.
Yeah, it's 150,000 peso. Delivered. And it comes with gas. I'm talking gas and electric, or both together, of course. Yeah. Getting from Mindinao. Boy, you're right about that. Gary, I tell you what, man, I've been on that thing so many times, and it's in the last 3, 4, 5 years, and it's really overwhelming. Best design I saw killed to my challenge. Came an idea less 1 meter high and turns vehicle parks, 6 cars normal space. Yeah, I forget what this one holds. It's 18 cars or something like that, but they have them in Manila. They have them in Luzon. They have them in Davao, where you drive your car on it, it lifts it up, and you can buy one that holds like 10 cars this way. And then they have them where it holds up and then it slides over and kind of drops it and then comes back and then like that. And then when you pick up your car, and it holds a lot more cars that way. And then, but it can only slide 1 car in. It can't slide more than 1 car in at a time. And it comes. It's like a how do they call that? Like a forklift, but not. So the old school days. Remember you guys in New York, and you drive in a thing, and it take you what floor, and you drive in this thing, and then the guy would push the button over there, and it said take you to the 4th floor, and you get up on 4th floor, you back it out, and you just go park your car. There was no ramps or anything like that. If it wasn't for Telsa, it would never get done. You're exactly right there. You're exactly right. Telsa stock was all-time high. You bought someone that's at 150 a few months ago. People in Japan take old vehicles because they have very high yearly expectations. Yeah. Yeah, Jimbo, SpaceX is the key. I'm telling you. They had those parking elevators, Japan, did they? Yeah. I never saw them before, Scoot, till I got to saw it on TV here, like last year. It was here. I never seen them before. I think the electric vehicle blows current one's way. Be a simple task, right? For you people work on, make money. Be a different problem. Yeah. There is a guy. There's more than one guy. Filipinos are very smart. Ever Burns, good morning. They have there are guys right now inventing electric and what they call battery powered drones and electric drones. They got them now where it stays up about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and they're done on lithium batteries. They're electric drones, kilos of weight. So it's presently set at one person. They got them. There's all kinds of videos on it. There's a guy here that invented it. Some of the videos been deleted recently. I think it's because the company that this gentleman sold the company and the rights to it. I think building an electric vehicle blows the current ones away would be a good idea. NASA, nothing last 20, waste money. SpaceX, yeah. How much is gas? How much is gas?
43.
43 a liter. So 43 a liter. So what is that? $2 and something, right?
No, less than $1.
No, I meant $2 something a gallon US. Yeah, they're front wheel drive, all front wheel drive. And there's nothing to them. There's no moving parts other than tires. And you never have to have anything replaced on it, Gary Cynical. There's just the batteries. The key is to get lithium battery. I'm telling you, spend the money, get lithium. Don't waste any money on the gels or any other stuff. If you're going to get a car, get lithium. And the car will last you a lot longer. It really will. Get the good lithium batteries. Yeah. VJ, you're right. Parking will be a problem. I'm telling you. Trying to see enough fireworks around me. Not sure they're high enough. Not sure loud enough racket though. Gallon of gas. You have to figure out the liters. I think it's 5 liters to make a gallon, something like that. I don't remember. 4 liters to make a gallon. It's 44 cents a liter. NASA gives you 50 billion SpaceX. Yeah, Garrett, how's Pizzeria Lafardo Pizza there? Are they delivering pizza with a drone yet? Not yet. Not yet. But I tell you what, Filipino, they'll make it happen. That guy that built that drone was unbelievable. Nice looking drone. It was the carbon structure, very light. I don't remember how many propellers. It was 2 or 3 propeller set up on each corner. I think it was 6 or 8 points, and it flew above the ground. He went about 500 feet. Problem is you got to figure out coming down. So what they did is they're using the same principle now with the gyro. They're putting electric on a gyro. Because as you know, all you got to do is get the blade spinning on a gyro because there's no motor to the blades. There's no motor. It just free spins. And so that's a safety factor. And so electric to start it to going, and once it's in the air, electric to push it. And then because if they lose power, no worries because the blades are running. There's no power to those, and they just float down. And they're looking at doing that. They're doing that now, actually. They're doing that now. They've gotten quite a ways with that. Get a gallon of diesel, a quart of liquid oxygen, put them in a container. If Tesla was not killed way back in the day, yeah, you're exactly right. Mark King, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. If we had that back in the day, it would have been really nice. Gary T, use bottled water for drinking. Yeah, filtration. You know what we do, Gary T? We actually boil our water, my friend. We boil it, and sometimes we filter it, but we just boil it. Back in the day, we have a water filtration company over here, but we don't buy water from there because I wasn't feeling well, and they don't change the filters out. Wife shopping for a car. I know my wife. See the back of that hand? That's how I know her. Let's see. But yeah, water filtration system, and yeah, it works out okay. I've not been sick. I've been feeling a lot better. I just boil my water, let it boil for about 3 minutes, turn it off. After I got that typhoid, mm, yeah, we don't need batteries now. Yeah, you know what? And thinking about that, Gary T, bottled water. We do bottle some water. We keep our water bottled from there and fill up the jugs and put it in the fridge. And we keep 2 or 3 jugs in there, so if guests come over, they can have fresh water, or they can have water here. We have a Brita filter on the faucet, and we change it out. But you know how that is. I don't know how pure that is. There's no way to test it. I wish there's a testing set. There's no testing set here. There's no way to test anything here. You can't even get good tools. Used a pair of pliers the other day. Pliers fall off in my hand, break apart. Um, Used bottled water. Mark King, we not need batteries. When I always thought everyone was hurting right now, my neighbor just had the best fireworks this year. Everybody's firing up. Yeah, you think people are broke, and it comes to fireworks. But I tell you what, people, what they will do is on when it comes to fireworks and things like that, they will spend money and not eat. I learned that in Florida. I learned that. Guys that don't have money and don't have any food will go get fireworks and beer. It's and then the next they complain they don't have food in the house. $500 they just spent on the fireworks. I told them, I said, man, you had to spend 500 on the fireworks. Well, yeah, we spent more than that. Well, now you're hungry and you don't have it. Yeah. The zero water filters are about the best next to military grade. I did buy some Life Pro water filtration units that for in case of emergencies, we can actually pull those out. I call them Life Pro, whatever they are. Life straws, and pull water out. We can, suck it right out of the mud and it clears it and it does a good job. We got those. I have those. Where are those, honey?
There. In the blessing.
They're in the blessing house. Yeah, water filtration system. So if something did happen and I needed water and it rained and I got in a barrel over here, which I do have water in a barrel over here, and not always we try to sanitize it with bleach, but we always don't get to it, as you know. So because of life. Um, any news on the deuterium research of water off the coast of the Philippines yet? I've not heard anything about that, Gary Cynical. I've not heard anything out. Yeah, yeah. it's I have not heard anything, Gary. The school figure no food but have money. Yeah. Well, that was Florida. I'm not saying here. I'm saying when I was in Florida. Yeah, they would go do that. A lot would do that. I knew people in New York would do that. And Buffalo would do that. 2 hours. Have we been on 2 hours? Have we really? Huh. That's fast. Time goes fast. My Philippine journey travel vlog. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning from my Philippine journey. How you doing? How is everything? Welcome on our channel. Thank you so much for coming on today. Yeah, knock on wood, guys. It says I dropped frames of 900 drop frames. Can't beat that in 2 hours. It's the best stream I've had in forever. Thank the Lord for that. So thank you. Yeah, okay, so I know I have quite a few on today, and I'm running a little sluggish right now because guess what? I have to get this is empty. Why is that all like that? Look at that one. Dirty? Is that dirty?
The line of the coffee.
Oh, line of the coffee. Oh. Okay, so I think I'll call the stream. I want to thank everybody for spending their valuable time with me, and I want to thank you so much for coming on for our valuable time. And we've been on 2 hours and 12 minutes, and I want to thank everybody for always spending their valuable time with me. And Ruth and I really appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts that you guys spend the time to come on. And so we want to really thank you for that.
Thank you, everyone.
My Philippine journey, travel vlog, Scoot,
Gary Cynical,
Gary, Jimbo, Mark King, Bill Pratt,
Hillbilly,
Hillbilly. Edward Burns, good morning.
BJ.
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 Hillbilly, thank you. Gary Cynical, thank you. Brother Gary, thank you, my friend. Jimbo 360, thank you. Scoot. Kevin Nash. Tim D. Marine, how is Tim D doing?
Fellow. MJ.
MJ, good morning. Mark King. Gary T. Gary Cynical. Mama Judy. Gary Cynical. JG. Thank you, Jimbo 360. God bless.
Doug
Ho. Jack, thank you. Tim D, thank you. Oh, it won't go up any higher, will it? Okay, I guess we ran. Okay. Mitch Brumwell. You've been at a Mac. Thank you
so much.
Thank you for always coming on our channel. And thank you so much for spending. Oh, Gary, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. We appreciate it. God bless and thank you so much. Cool guy, 1982. Hi. Hi, how you doing? Thank you for coming on. Thank you for spending your valuable time today. I know that, and thank you all for coming on. And yeah, we'll see you guys again tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to have a live stream tomorrow, honey. Okay. We'll have a live stream in the morning, guys.
Aurelio, thank you so much.
Aurelio, thank you. Thank you, Aurelio Cabal, for coming on. Robert Anthony Dean, thank you so much for coming on. We're going to have a live stream tomorrow. Guys, don't forget it's going to be Ruth and Tom Philippine Adventures. It'll be on her channel in the morning. We'll have an hour or so stream there, and hopefully everybody can have fine time. Blessings to you and your family. God bless you, my good friend. Thank you so much, Gary. Thank you again for the super chat. Thank you, Miss Judy. Miss Judy Hillbilly, thank you so much for the super chat. I don't. Maybe Judy is. She may be on. I think she said she's on the phone. Kaparn, thank you, Kaparn. Goodbye, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for spending the valuable time. We really, really, really appreciate it. And thank you so much. God bless. God bless. See you.